Good morning, everybody. This is Jake from Jake Sports Takes. How's everybody hanging? Beautiful day out there. It rained last night. I saw some trees over down by the school where I usually walk. Anyway, today gonna get into a discussion potentially of and opinions on week 2 of the preseason. Don't know a lot of the matchups. We've got some battles going on with quarterback situations in Cleveland and Atlanta. The Minnesota one has been salvaged. Get into some major baseball news. We'll get into quite a bit, and we'll do the Stump the Snake trivia question of the day. First off, my job hunt is finally over. Pending a background check, which I don't think anything's going to come up I think everything's going to come up rainbows and sunshine. I just got a job at Murphy's. I'm going back to the Walmart. I'm not working in Walmart. I'm working at the Murphy's, but the job hunt is over finally. As a cashier down at the Murphy's gas station down at Walmart, so I am happy. Thank God. Literally, I went in there to get pop and go to the bank, go get pop and go get chew, and next thing I know, she asked me how I was doing, and she told me, we're hiring, multiple positions. You should apply for them, and I did. And next thing I know, boom, about half an hour later, I got a freaking job. So I am very, very happy. Now I'm just waiting for the official word and when I start. Anyway, enough about me. So, as I mentioned, we got some quarterback battles going on. In Atlanta, Michael Penix Jr. and Tua Tagovailoa. Honestly, I don't like either one of their histories with the injury factor. Personally, I would rather have Penix because he doesn't have the history of concussions, but at the same time, Penix has a history of knee injuries. So I don't know what could happen. Atlanta is going to be unpredictable. I know James Pierce just got suspended, I believe 6 games or 8 games for violating the personal conduct policy. Atlanta right now is in a no-win situation. In my opinion, this may be a lose it year, a year to rebuild. We'll see what happens. But in Cleveland, honestly, you really don't have it. Watson probably would be the person I would think who would be the starter. He's got the experience, but at the same time, Shedeur Sanders have a little bit of experience, but I would probably err on the side of caution with Deshaun Watson. Now we'll see what happens in Cleveland. Neither of them had a good game. I understand it's preseason, but neither of them had a good game. I don't know. This is gonna maybe an ugly year for Cleveland again. We'll see what happens. Disappointing news for New Orleans fans. Jordan Tyson, the rookie they drafted out of Arizona State at number 8, is going to be out with a strained hamstring. He'll be out for about 2 months, meaning he'll miss about, give or take, probably 4 to 6 games this year. That's an unfortunate break. I think New Orleans could have been a sleeper in the NFC. Now, if they can manage the fort with Tyler Shaw as quarterback, and they can get themselves right around 500, that division's winnable. I think that division's winnable. It may be who has a 500 record. Now we'll see. Now we'll see what happens. As we know, roster cuts are coming up. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know. we'll see. We'll see what happens when everything comes up. The quarterback battle. Like I said, will Atlanta go the safe route and take two because of his veteran, or will they go with Penix? Like I said, I don't want to be Atlanta, but that division's completely winnable. I don't expect that division to be much over, if it's not under 500. Meaning, the division winner is going to get a home game, just like they did with the Rams last year. Now, Kendall Marte, the third baseman for the Arizona Diamondbacks, missed a game last night. Didn't show up to a game in Boston last night. He has been put on the like a leave list, or for, and no one knows how long he's going to be out. It's a shame because Arizona's right in the thick of the National League wildcard slot. That's a shame for him. You should show up to be at a baseball game unless it's a family emergency or something happens. Now, hopefully nothing did happen, but you don't know what's going through these guys' minds. So hopefully everything is okay for him. He's a good player. Let's see what else we got. Jeannie Buss, the former owner of the Lakers, is now debating about the sale of the Lakers, which was done earlier this past weekend, or early yesterday, a couple days ago. You know what? I understand that franchise has been in the family for a long time, but maybe it is time to sell it off because you've already gotten rid of multiple superstars. You've got another one in Luka. You got some other ones coming alive. Do you just keep the franchise, or do you just sell it off? It's like you've got nothing. What do you have? You've got billions and billions of dollars. Maybe it is time to sell it out of the family. I understand you want to keep it in the family, but apparently the only one out of the five other siblings, she was the only one to say, I don't want to sell it. So guys are going to have to make up your mind. Do you want to sell it or do you not? Now, let's see what else we got on my mind. Little League World Series will begin tomorrow in South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. That should be an interesting one. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully Davenport, the team from Davenport, does pretty good. Now we're gonna get to the Stump the Snake trivia question of the day. What? Excuse me. What was the biggest in the NFL, in the history of the NFL? What was the biggest comeback from fewest wins to most wins in a regular season? Who did it? What year? And what was their record previously? The previous year to the next year. There are about 32 teams who have done worse the first. We'll see what happens. I actually don't know this answer, so if you want to look it up and drop it on my post, you can do it and try to stump me. Anyway, to follow me on Instagram, it's at Duke Nats Texans Fan 11 on Instagram, at Jake Sports Takes on YouTube. Everybody have a safe day. Have a great day. A great week. Enjoy this beautiful weather. Hopefully everything is okay. There's no damage at your house. I love you guys. And peace out, my nerds. And as we do it on Jake Sports Takes, Hugs and Hand Pounds, everybody. Love you guys. Peace out.